What's up YouTube? Welcome to Talk Malcolm Talk, so let's talk. First up, before I get to the talking, I want to talk about the t-shirts for like literally 10 seconds. So the whole discount promotion code is not working only because I'm not selling enough t-shirts and whatnot. So once eventually I sell a lot of shirts, then I can start applying discount codes. So the shirts are still available, just not $4 off. So there's a link down below if you want one of the subscribe shirts. If you don't, it's all good. Now, I'm done with that. Let's talk. So Total Divas is a reality show based off the women in wrestling. I think we all kind of know what it is by now. So a spin-off of that was Total Bellas. There's reportedly going to be a new reality show of Naomi and Jey Uso, or the Usos as a whole. The SmackDown Live women and tag team champions weren't on the house shows recently because they were sent off to Hawaii to film their show. But it is going to be a spin-off of Total Divas, but only with Naomi and the Usos. And there's also no word if it's going to be on the WWE network or the E network. So tomorrow's Extreme Rules, so there's a lot of betting odds going around on who might win what match. And the betting odds usually change as they get closer to the pay-per-view. But for 3 matches, the betting odds have actually changed, and now someone else may be winning that match tomorrow. Between Neville and Austin Aries, the betting odds said that Austin Aries was going to win, but now it looks like Neville actually may retain. I didn't even realize the betting odds were against him, but now the betting odds are now on The Miz winning the Intercontinental Championship from Dean Ambrose. And also for the Fatal 5-Way, so the betting odds are no longer on Finn Balor. It's not even on Seth Rollins either. There's a lot of rumors that Seth Rollins is going to win this match, and all the betting odds are going towards Finn Balor, but now it's just neither one of them. It's not Roman, don't get worried. It's actually Samoa Joe. And also a Great Balls of Fire, which we can assume that's where the person that's going to win the Fatal 5-Way is going to face Brock Lesnar at. It's going to be a one-and-off deal. So he's going to face Lesnar for the Universal Championship. He's going to lose, and then Lesnar's going to go on to Braun Strowman at SummerSlam. So if that is Samoa Joe, can it not be? I want Samoa Joe to be built up correctly and really feel like a threat and maybe the next Brock Lesnar. So can we just not do Samoa Joe winning? Like, can we just give it to Finn or Seth? And also on Twitter, John Cena kinda sorta said he's gonna be back in WWE on July 4th, which is gonna be held in Phoenix, Arizona. So if you live in Arizona, you should be going. Hey, come on, it's John Cena, man. But with the ratings being so low for WWE right now, they just need John Cena right now. Because like him or hate him, John Cena pulls in a lot of ratings. And also rumors on someone returning, Hulk Hogan. Man, it's been a minute, buddy. It's like every 3 months you say you're gonna come back to WWE. Is this actually a thing now, or is it not? If this isn't true, then like September, he's gonna be talking about it again. So back in 2015, Hulk Hogan had a lot of racist stuff come out. He said some words he didn't need to be saying, and it led to WWE actually firing Hulk Hogan, so he's no longer with the company. He's been telling people since then that he's always been in talks with Vince McMahon and all this kind of stuff. Are you actually gonna show up this time, or are you just playing with our emotions? Personally, my thoughts on Hulk Hogan, I don't think he's racist. I just think there's a lot of things that can be said about Hulk Hogan, but racist, nah. Jerk, probably. Racist? Nah. But it was also known in the WWE Kids magazine, which is only international, not the US, because the US could possibly make a really big deal about Hogan being in the magazine. They actually had a poster with Hulk Hogan's face on it, so if you're a little kid in Ireland or something, you're like, dang, I want that magazine, you got a Hulkster poster. Now shifting outside the WWE, TNA, or Impact Wrestling. So apparently Impact Wrestling went out their way and they tried to sign a very big former name to WWE, and that man is Rey Mysterio. Impact Wrestling almost had Rey freaking Mysterio. But of course he didn't actually sign with them, but he did talk about his talks with Impact Wrestling, and he said, I was actually in conversations a while back with Impact about doing some shows. To be honest with you, it's not that I don't want to go work for them, it's just like I didn't have it in my game plan. I also didn't have Lucha Underground in my game plan before it was created. Mysterio seemed pretty open to it, maybe not actually signing a contract, but actually working shows for them. Should have tried that. I mean, you realize what kind of name you have right there? Mysterio! This one's WWE related, but it's about a Ring of Honor guy, so that's why it's not really part of the WWE section. But current Ring of Honor star Dalton Castle is rumored to possibly be going to WWE. So the WWE is actually really high on this guy and they actually want to sign him. Which honestly, Dalton Castle for one in Ring of Honor is great. If you don't know who he is, you should look him up because he's very good. And that's just from an in-ring standpoint. Now him as a character is very flamboyant, is very Tyler Breeze-esque in a way, but not really. He comes out with his boys and he starts fanning them and stuff. Like, he's just really great. But that gimmick by itself, that's great for NXT. Would it work on the main roster? I don't know. And it would help the NXT roster because they have a lot of good talent and they need to keep on building on that roster. And then finally, 5-Star Wrestling. So 5-Star Wrestling, they're having a 128-man tournament. That's a lot of people. There's a lot of news going around how they offered CM Punk $1 million to be part of the tournament. I don't believe CM Punk actually ever responded to them, but 5-Star Wrestling has canceled the entire tournament. Now, I'm not sure what other kind of names they have, but I do know they did sign RVD to be part of the tournament as well. But now the tournament's going to be held in early 2018. And apparently the wrestlers that they signed are pissed. You take a booking, you tell other promotions that try to bring you in that you are busy that date and probably multiple dates. I mean, we're talking about 128 men. You're probably wrestling a good couple of matches. So that's multiple days that you could have been working, but you're not. And then all those future dates are probably filled up with other wrestlers now because you said no because I was gonna be part of a 128-man tournament. Hopefully all the guys that you sign can find other work. I understand why they'd be so frustrated. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Hope you really enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe, and we outie.